Myanmar is a country of amazing diversity. It is the largest country in mainland Southeast Asia and has by far the largest forest area of the region. Its forests range from subalpine conifer forests in the far north to lowland rainforests in the south and dry dipterocarps in the center. Although still classified as a least developed country, Myanmar's economy has been growing rapidly in recent years. Most of the population are rural, and for many of the country's ethnic groups, forests remain important to their livelihoods. Dosan Sanlin is a resident of Mosui village, which is located an hour drive from Naypyidaw.
ပေါ်ရတော့သူ့ရည်လိုက်ကတော့ရပါတယ်ဟိုလီဘာလေးလည်းရတယ်စေးပြည့်စေးဘူးလေးလည်းရတယ်ဟင်းသီးဟင်းရွက်အရှူရွက်အရှင်ရွက်ရတယ်နောက်ပြီးတော့ဟိုတော့အလေးထားပေါ့ကတော့ဒီတို့လန်တောင်မွေးတောက်တာလို့ဆိုတာလည်းရှိတယ်ဟင်းချက်စားလေးဖြစ်တယ်လေချက်ကျူးကလည်းဒီတော့ဝါခောက်ရတယ်နှီးပြားရတယ်ထင်းရလည်းကျွန်တော်တို့က6ကလေးပါလေးဆွဲပြီးခုတ်ပြီးတော့လည်းစိုက်တယ်ကိုတော့လဲသွားတော့လာတော့အကွက်လန်းနီးစရာခြာလာလို့ရလာအင်းနီးသားချင်းနဲ့ကိုများလာများတော့ဝေလဲဝေတယ်ရောင်းလဲရောင်းတယ်ပေါ့
The primary driver of deforestation is conversion to agriculture. Forest degradation is also a major problem, especially from fewer wood collection, since much of the country, especially rural areas, still relies almost exclusively on fewer wood for energy purposes. Timber harvesting, both legal and illegal, is also a driver of forest degradation in some areas.
Myanmar is undergoing a process of economic and political reforms. At the same time, we have seen rates of forest loss in recent decades, caused by many factors. Currently, with the support from national experts and international initiatives, our government has been working very hard to integrate all relevant and important policies to help intervene so as to reduce deforestation and forest degradation and enhance forest management and protection.
Soon after taking power in 2016, Myanmar's new government introduced a nationwide moratorium on logging for 1 year, and in one of the most important timber production regions, the moratorium will be for 10 years. A 10-year reforestation and rehabilitation program 2017 to 2026 was also established. One of the main measures explicitly mentioned in Myanmar's draft nationally determined contributions is the further expansion of the permanent forest estate to 40% of the area of the country, including 10% in protected area. This too reflects the importance of forests to broader sustainable development.
The REDD national strategy, which is under development, is a key strategic document to guide how to eliminate drivers of deforestation and forest degradation. In this regard, the policy efforts are very, very important to achieve all of our strategic approach.
REDD goes beyond reducing deforestation and forest degradation and includes the role of conservation, sustainable management of forests, and enhancement of forest carbon stocks. The draft national REDD strategy integrates policy goals from multiple initiatives and sectors, reflecting the contribution that forests make to many sustainable development goals, such as ending hunger, sustainable and inclusive development, climate change mitigation and adaptation, and promoting gender equality.
တတော်အရာရှိတယောက်ကလည်းပြောတာတော့ကျမတို့ရက်ရွာလည်းစိုက်ရမယ်ပြိုးရမယ်ဆိုတာလေကျမတို့လည်းကုညီပံ့ပိုးစိုက်ရမှာပေါ့ဝိုင်းဝန်းလည်းစောင့်ရှောက်ပြရမှာ
With the recovery of the height and large forest area in our country, so our forests will play a very important role to achieve sustainable development goals. Through the REDD process, we are trying our best to empower multiple stakeholder groups especially those who are historically marginalized group, such as women and ethnic groups. REDD+ is beyond forestry sector. That's why it is very, very important to work together with the government agencies, CSO, NGOs, local government, and local communities, including ethnic groups.
Globally, we see impacts of climate change, and these will increase in the future. Taking action to help restore and manage our forests in a more effective and sustainable way is essential to mitigate the impacts of climate change. It is very important that each and every one of us plays a part of identifying and implementing the policies and the regulations needed for REDD+. Government alone will not be able to make great impacts without broad support in the country. Additional international support will also be required. We encourage everyone, and especially people at the subnational and grassroots level, to contribute to the future success of REDD+ in Myanmar.
New thinking and new visions mean that forests are now viewed much more holistically, and in the future, forests will hopefully be able to form an important pillar for a low-carbon sustainable economy. However, many challenges in political, social, economic and financial terms remain, and REDD+ is expected to contribute to overcoming them. It is important to ensure that cooperation among government departments, government organizations, international organizations, non-government organizations and individuals is also in matters of environmental conservation.
တော်တော်ကြီးမရှိရင်တော့ကျမတို့လည်းလူတွေလည်းစားမှုတောက်မှုနေမှုထိုင်မှုတွေကတော့တော်တော်လေးခက်ခဲမှာပါအဲ့တော့ကျမတို့လည်းလူလားပါတယ်စိတ်လန်းစုပြီးလေ